Jenkins, Lou Jenkins sitting around, I had a little busy day today, so I just getting on here and get ready to do hopefully I can do a reaction, my own reaction on some stuff, I'm want to address some things and you know, well, not really address things, but I want to talk about something that came across YouTube. What up though? One person in the chat. I hope all is well. Hoping you have a good day. What up though? Respect whichever one. You know how we do. Um, Hope you having a great day. If you can hear me, type of what up though. Let me know what's going good. I see one person in there. I'm gonna wait till I get some interaction with the people before I start speaking. Just want to make sure I'm good. It's a nice hot day out today. I'm gonna keep tabs on my battery. Hey, can y'all hear me? You know, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. If somebody could just type a what up though, just to let me know they can hear me. I got a short little presentation. I want to make sure that I can be heard and the video is being heard. What up though, second person? What's good with it? I don't expect a lot of people to be in for this one. But hopefully you can get some context to what I'm bringing up. V Goddess, what's good with it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clear? I want to make sure you can hear me, sister. You know what I'm saying? True, what up though? You hear me clear? Oh, okay, yeah. What's good? Hey, matter of fact, let me do it right now. Hold on. I got you, True. Perfect stream quality. Thank you. I appreciate that. True. Um, you already know what I told you. You know what I'm saying? What we don't support here, what we don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? People could talk a little bit of stuff, but those people that's on that support those offender type of people. They are not welcome in the chat. Those troll names. You have free reign to get rid of. Or you already know, so I ain't got to go over. We don't support that. So that's hey, that's I try to be a man of my word. It's one more thing I owe you, but a lot of stuff been going on, but I got you. So Hitman, what up though? What's good with? I hope everybody's having a good day. You know what I'm saying? It's a definitely a beautiful day today. I was going. Oh yeah, hey, true. You ain't got to thank me. No, you been solid with me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people been saying stuff, and we had our shit, but me and you is good, so it's what it is. You already know that. But yeah, I wanted to speak on this thing called jealousy. You know, um, the spirit of jealousy. Like my yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's going on with that's going on in the sector. So this video uh came on my timeline, and I was just like, wow, like this kind of relate to what's going on. That's oh yeah, I'm on early. I done made my business calls and got my stuff together, Hitman. You know what I'm saying? I got everything together, bro. So I got time to chill. Now I might get a phone call, but I'm gonna decline it, because I really want to talk about this. This is something that's I thought that was important. Uncle L, what up though? What's good with it, bro? Hope you're having a great day today. Hope all is well, I hope everybody having a great day, a great business day, a great successful day. Whatever you got going good, I hope that's what you want. Because I'm gonna try my best not to be so belligerent, because somebody I had got a warning on one of my videos because I guess I didn't put it on um uh, not for kids. So I guess somebody kind of, I guess they let YouTube know what was going on. What's good, Mika? You already know what it is. Hey, Mika, I did my 25 today. And I'm just, you know me, I'm just, that's our little joke or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I did my 25. I actually did I did 50 today. And I did like 60 push-ups. I ain't do the 100 that I'm supposed to, but you know, I'm getting better. But yeah, but you know, basically I wanted to talk about you know, oh, you did yours too. Yeah. Hey, respect to that, sister. But yeah, I wanted to you know, it's this thing that's going on with this sector as far as you know, you know, people telling other people how to feel, people telling other people how to move. And you know, we're all adults here, so we're able to, you know, make decisions for ourselves. You know, like we're all adults here. You know, what's good with it, Anthony? Respect to you, bro. You know, hope all is well with you, bro. So you know, it's a, you know, one thing that I'm learning is that when you got things going on in life, and you know, you know, people can actually see that you're doing, you know, some good things in life, and you know, you're really not stressing as hard and not worried about no money, and you know, you're not really exhibiting, you know, that, you know, even though you may be going through something in life, that you still, you know, maintaining a positive spirit and keeping positive energy, and you know, you doing your thing. You know, like people just, you know, when, you know, when you're in that mode, no one is really you know, like nothing really bothers you, but it is some factors or some things that's going on out there that's you know, that makes people, you know, just for some reason, you know, basically this video is about to explain what I'm talking about, because this, you know, like I said, this came across my video. It's only a 11-minute video, you know, but I'm gonna be talking in between. You know, I'm gonna just add this to the stage. You know, I'm going to make it big real quick if that works. But let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing the right thing, y'all. Y'all know I'm still kind of new to this. No, no, no. Make this bigger. Expand. Okay. Okay. So look, I'm gonna need y'all help now. I'm gonna play this for about 3 seconds, and just let me know if y'all can hear it or not. Could y'all hear that? I just wanted to make sure y'all could hear that. You know, hey, this is not nothing religious or none of that. So, oh, you couldn't hear it. All right, hold on. All right, so maybe I gotta, let me see, remove it. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna remove from stage. Let me go back. Damn it, I thought I had this shit set up right. My bad, y'all. Okay, so let me go back to this. Stop screen. Okay, so let me try it this way. So basically, you know, it's you know, people hate the simple fact that you have, you know, you got a lot of stuff going on. You know, like, well, not even necessarily a lot of stuff, but you got positive things going on, and people, you know, people like you, people respect you, people showing, you know, showing you, you know. Said I turn. No, it was in my headset, so I'm trying to wait a minute. All right, so I know I got some people in here. So basically, I did the share and I put it on the what's the name. So I'm gonna add it to the stage. So I'm gonna try to play it one more time. and see if this work. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Must look for during your spiritual awakening, and you'll find out the unmistakable
Okay,
signs.
can y'all hear that?
Jealous individuals often display behavior.
Could y'all hear that? Damn it. This video it definitely got some. Oh, you heard it? All right. Okay, so I just started it back over. All right, I appreciate y'all for that. Okay, so basically this is talking about the you know, like a lot of people been going through things in life. Yeah, I'm gonna sum it up before I start the video. Basically, a lot of people been going through a lot of things that's traumatic, that's really um that's very harmful and hurtful. That it almost destroys you. It takes you to a point where you almost want to give up, and then you come to the realization that it's time to actually you know um it's time to wake up out of what's destroying you and start rebuilding yourself. It's like rediscovering yourself. It's like a spiritual journey. A lot of y'all know what a spiritual journey is. When you when you down at the bottom and you in the darkest place, and one day you just decide, like, I'm not finna do this no more, and I'm finna change my life up, and you start doing everything positive to get your life back in order. So this is basically what this is talking about. And it's talking about the things that's against you while you're on your spiritual journey. So I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna jump in and out, but I'm gonna mostly let it play. This is Eye of Wisdom. I don't know how to drop that link or nothing like that, but this is this what it is. So I hope that we can, you know, this is speaking on high vibrational people versus low vibrational people. But here we go.
Your spiritual journey. There are crucial signs you must look for during your spiritual awakening. Keep watching, and you'll find out the unmistakable signs.
Okay, Razzie, respect to you, sister. And my Aussie sister. I know it's shit, it's 6 in the morning out there, so I know it's nighttime. I appreciate you for showing up, sis. I love you. You know what we do. Get grinds of the hood for me.
Jealous individuals often display behaviors that involve ignoring or undermining you. This means they may act as if you don't matter, ignoring your attempts to talk to them or communicate with them. They might also try to make you feel small by belittling your importance.
Okay, so I know y'all notice a lot of that going on in the sector. People trying to, like, disregard, who you are and belittle you in front of people and all this other stuff. I'm gonna just let it play, and I'm gonna cut in when they do the cuts. So I'm gonna try to be a better reactor. So
Making you feel like you're not worthy of their attention. These individuals might even go as far as punishing you for things you didn't do or blaming you for things in front of others. It's like they want to make you look bad or feel guilty for no reason. This behavior stems from their own need for attention and their desire to diminish your influence. They want to make themselves feel more important by making you feel less important.
okay, so basically, in the this applies to, not just YouTube. This applies to, all aspects of life. It's like the person who's jealous of you is the main person who the main person or the main people who are trying to belittle you or diminish your who you are as a person. And it's like you know they really have an issue with you just being, like, when you're on a road of recovery and healing and trying to be better. It's always somebody who hates that, because they see that you're actually changing and you're impacting the things around you. It's just like when you start a fire in a barbecue pit. You know what I'm saying? When you light one charcoal, then another charcoal light up, then another one light up, and then all of a sudden you got a fire. So these people don't want to make the fire because they like the darkness. And this is what people are doing.
When someone is jealous and envious of you, they might act like you don't exist or try to make you feel like you're not worth anything. Their actions are driven by their own insecurities and their desire to boost their own ego at your expense. It's important to recognize these behaviors so you can protect yourself from their negative effects.
Okay, so you know, basically, you know, it's like when you bring light, scammers, respect to you, sister. You already know what it is. You see how people, yeah, it's a lot of people jealous on this app, and you see how they try to, they try their best they try their best to make you look small when you really, you're really small anyway. But them, talking about you and keep bringing things up about you is why you gain importance. Like, that's how you become bigger. All right, so now they talking about the secret observer. That's the other part.
Someone jealous might often breed a sense of secrecy and surveillance. Despite limited communication, jealous individuals seem to have an uncanny knowledge of your life and activities. They withhold information about social gatherings or events you'd like to attend, deliberately keeping you out of the loop. Their covert surveillance indicates underlying jealousy and envy. They may monitor your social media accounts or inquire about your whereabouts through mutual acquaintances. This behavior
Okay, so I know it's a lot of people that can relate to that. It's a lot of people that can exceptionally uh relate to that. People spying on you, and then people that, like for me, I'll just use me an example. I have a lot of people blocked, but we have certain people that I don't have blocked, so they're basically keeping an eye on me for them. Like sending screenshots, sending messages like, "Oh, they talking about you," or you on this channel, or you here, and you this and you that. Like they're constantly watching what you're doing without even being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's when they come to watch or listen.
stems from a desire to maintain control and to ensure that you don't surpass them in any way. Their secrecy can make you feel uneasy, as if you're constantly being watched or judged. It's important to recognize that their actions are driven by their own insecurities and fear of being overshadowed by your success or happiness.
Okay, and that kind of tie into what I was saying earlier about how when you're on the road of when you're on a road of healing and recovery, good things start happening for you. You start networking with uh um different people. You know what I'm saying? You deal with a lot of different people, so you're starting to network, and people are starting to see the positivity and just your energy. And it don't necessarily have to be like all positive, but they see that, they see that you're growing, and they see that you're evolving, and they don't want you to be, you know um they don't want you to be great. They want you to stay in that that hurtful place that you're in, and it's like they don't want, like, the more success that you get, the more that they're, it's like they're, I'm not a jealous person. Like, I never been jealous, so it's kind of hard for me to explain, but it's just like the jealous person don't want you to shine, basically. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you, they don't want to see you, your success. They don't want to see you interact with people in a positive way. They want you to, they want you to be just like them, basically. You know. So now it's manipulation and over attachment. Now, a lot of this stuff don't apply to the sector, but I'm sure that it applies to somewhere in your life, in real life or on YouTube. So that's the only reason that I'm playing this, because this relates to a lot of stuff that's going on.
Jealousy often leads to manipulation and excessive attachment. The envious individual may become overly clingy, trying to control your actions and decisions. Their behavior stems from a profound sense of insecurity and a desire to assert dominance. They might manipulate situations to keep you close, fearing that your success or independence threatens their position. This can manifest in subtle ways, like guilt, tripping you into spending time with them, or making you feel guilty for pursuing your goals. Their overattachment can suffocate you, making it challenging to maintain boundaries or pursue your own interests. They may use emotional manipulation tactics to keep you tethered to them, playing on your insecurities to maintain control.
Okay, so with that part, it's like they don't want you to go to other people platforms, because you might get shine, or a little more, you might get a little more recognition, respect. It could be a lot of things that people can, that people don't want you to do, because it's like, well, that person's over there when they was over here, so I want you to be over here. So if you over there, I'm a discredit you, or shame you, or talk about you, or do what I can to make, to belittle your presence, because I don't, what I'm saying, like, you was once with me, and now you're not with me no more. So if you go somewhere else, I got to knock you down, because you can't pass me. I don't want you to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no light shine on you. That's like, you know, perfect example. When I went to Moonlight Panel, it was like, yo, you went over there and you went to talk to her and all this other shit. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with her, so what's the problem? And then they tried to shame me for it. They disrespected me. They had all type of issues, because they felt like I betrayed them, but I was never loyal to them in the first place. I'm only loyal to me and to the people that I respect. So it was just like, wherever I went, it was an issue. So that's the attachment. And then they try to they try to make you feel bad for interacting with people besides them. Try to manipulate your feelings, like, oh, that person do this, that person do this. So, they like, you shouldn't be going over there. So that's, what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, cult mentality. Exactly. Okay, so they talking about lack of acknowledgement. So this important part, right? This is one of the most important. Well, I ain't gonna say most important, but one of the important parts of my presentation.
In the presence of jealousy, acknowledgement becomes scarce. Individuals consumed by envy refuse to recognize your achievements or the positive aspects of your life. They downplay your successes, fail to celebrate your milestones, and contribute to a lack of support.
All right, my bad for the advertisement.
Rather than acknowledging your accomplishments, they respond with indifference or attempt to undermine your achievements. This lack of recognition stems from their own insecurities and fear of being overshadowed by your success. Their discrediting efforts extend to diminishing your efforts in front of others, perpetuating a cycle of negativity. By refusing to acknowledge your successes, they maintain a false sense of superiority, rooted in their own deep-seated insecurities. Recognizing this pattern is essential for maintaining a positive mindset and protecting your self-worth during your spiritual awakening journey.
Okay. I know it's a lot of people that can relate to that. I know it's a lot of people who can relate to that. Like, any success you have or anything that you do, oh, that ain't shit. You think that little shit you doing is something, you know what I'm saying? Like they have to do that, to basically make themselves feel, that they're better than you, or what I'm saying. It's always something when it comes to people being, when it comes to jealousy, because these people, a lot of people who don't have anything going on and you have a lot going on, they're paying more attention to you because they have nothing going on. So they basically try to make you look like, basically like you're worthless, you're not worth. And respect to you, my sister. What's good with you, my Detroit sister? It's nice. It's nice outside. I wanted to go on live early, so after I finish, giving my presentation, I go sit by the water and I can go relax. But I had to get this off, my chest, because this is what's been going on, you know, with me specifically, but not just me, but this is for everybody, actually. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's doing something, who, like I said, anybody who's doing something that's helping them in life, or being better, or helping them network and build and all of this other stuff. This is what this is for, you know. So now it's belittling success, what they talking about now.
Your success becomes a target for belittlement. Instead of celebrating your achievements, jealous individuals may resort to constant criticism and undermining. They might dismiss your accomplishments as insignificant or attribute them to luck rather than recognizing your hard work and skills. Their belittling of your success stems from a place of insecurity and a desire to undermine your confidence. By diminishing your achievements, they attempt to bolster their own ego and maintain a sense of superiority. This behavior can be subtle, with snide remarks or backhanded compliments that chip away at your self-esteem. Over time, their constant belittling can erode your confidence and leave you questioning your worth.
All right. What I want to say to that, it's nothing that nobody can say to me that can diminish, belittle, or tarnish my achievements, because I have physical achievements that you could actually see. You can see my achievements and what I've done, because I have a billboard. I got a couple storefronts. I have people using my artwork on YouTube. I have people that use my artwork at their business, that they're using right now at this point. You know, I got to do 25 more. All right, yeah. Yeah, but you see how, it's just like I'm one of those type of men that, you know, I'll congratulate anybody that has any kind of success in their life, because I want people to succeed. Because if people succeed that's around me, that means I'm around people that have success, and that means that I can acquire it too, because I'm inside of their circle of success. So that means that if I pay attention to what they're doing, that means that I can gain success just like they could gain it from me. So this is how working or networking or being around positive people, or not even necessarily positive people, but people who are actually doing something in life. This is how you can accomplish it. Oh, and now they're about to talk about gloating about your mistakes. Like, everybody know I made my mistakes.
When people gloat over your missteps, it may be a sign of envy and jealousy. Instead of offering support or understanding, jealous individuals seize any opportunity to highlight your failures. They may eagerly say, "I told you so," at the slightest misstep or loss on your part. Their gloating is driven by a desire to prove themselves superior and to bring you down. By reveling in your mistakes, they seek to boost their own ego and assert their perceived dominance over you. This behavior can be hurtful and damaging, as it undermines your confidence and erodes trust in your abilities. It creates an atmosphere of negativity and resentment.
Imagine being able to build anything
My bad,
just
y'all.
by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Making it difficult to maintain positive relationships. Recognizing this pattern is essential for protecting your self-esteem and mental well-being during your spiritual awakening journey. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who offer constructive criticism rather than gloating over your failures can help you stay focused on your growth and development.
And a lot of we see that every single day. Any and everything that you do is under scrutiny. Everything that you do, everything that you don't do. It's like when a person is jealous of you, no matter what you do, they're going to try to make it out to be a bad thing, whether it's good or bad. And they try to shame you for it. And they point the finger at you. You know, yeah, yeah. Hey, I know you appreciate that. Same for you too, though. Those words are for you too. Protect your light and your peace. And the one thing that I could say, the things that I've been through in life have been harsh and horrible. So I'm a little bit tougher because I've had progressive bad things happen to me, and regardless to the bad things that happened to me, it didn't change the way that I carry myself, how I treat people, how I conduct business, how I do anything. It didn't affect that. It started to, but it when it came to me and how I interact with other people. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It, I'm still going to remember that, I have to maintain, a certain level of professional, regardless of how I feel. And I had to stop allowing my feelings to guide me, because once I allowed my feelings to guide me is when I started making mistakes. And that what leads to mistakes when you using solid. It's okay to use emotion, but when it comes to making critical life decisions, emotions are not well, you shouldn't. Well, for me specifically, I shouldn't use my emotions, because my emotions can lead me to a dangerous place. That's why I'm not jealous of anybody, because I have things that I got going on too. So now they talking about fair weather friends. Oh yeah, is that background too loud? I can shut my window if it's too loud.
Jealousy often manifests in the form of fair weather friendships. Individuals harboring envy may distance themselves from you when you're achieving your goals or experiencing success. This behavior stems from their own lack of self-confidence and their desire to avoid feeling insignificant. Instead of celebrating your accomplishments, they withdraw their support, fearing that your success will highlight their own perceived inadequacies.
Wait, I had to stop it right there. You're in a when you're moving in a straight line, it's people that you gonna pass by. And the people that's sitting on the side of the road don't want you to pass them. They want you to sit down and talk to them. They don't want you to progress in life. They want you to come and sit in and wallow in the misery with them. And we're supposed to keep moving straight. You know, we're supposed to keep going and not stop. And people are upset that, you know, like some people want Arabia, respect to you, sister. Hope you're having a great day today. You know, when people see, you know, they on the side of the road waiting on the bus and I'm in the car driving, you know, if I stop at the light and they, you know, they sitting at the bus stop, they want me to stop. They want me to, you know, they either want me to pick them up or they want me to stop my car and sit on the side of the road with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got, you know, I have a purpose in life. So I understand that I have a purpose. So if I have a purpose, that means that I can sit with you for a second, but then I gotta keep going because that's what's next in line for me. You know? Yeah, exactly, hit man.
They may struggle to cope with feelings of jealousy and insecurity, leading them to distance themselves from you during times of triumph. This behavior can be painful and isolating as it leaves you feeling unsupported and abandoned when you need it most. It's important to recognize these fair weather friendships for what they are and surround yourself with individuals who genuinely celebrate your successes. By nurturing relationships built on trust, mutual respect, and genuine support, you can create a strong support network that uplifts you during your spiritual awakening journey.
And that's what I've been trying to say and do this entire time. Like I don't hate the success of another man or another woman. I don't hate success because if you're succeeding, that means I can too. You know, I'm not going to step in your way of your success. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to stand in your way. I'm going to congratulate you. And if you pass me, you know what I'm saying? Like on your way to your great success, show me how to do it so I can do it too. You know, knowledge is something that's supposed to be passed down. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to charge people to help them gain their success because you know a jealous person help you to get something in return. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll help you and you could gain success and you could surpass me and I won't care because I was supposed to help you because that's what I'm supposed to do. You know, not because of I want something in return. It's just to help you. You know, so I'm not looking for, you know, reciprocation for something that I'm supposed to do because I'm supposed to help. We supposed to help each other. You know, your success doesn't tarnish my success and it doesn't hinder my success. You know what I'm saying? And this is what people are doing now is they're trying to they're trying to stop you because they're moving slow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like on the freeway in a traffic jam. You know what I'm saying? If you live in a city that got high traffic, you know, the carpool lane moving smooth. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't have nobody with you, you gotta ride the regular freeway. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I try to bring people with me on my success. You know what I'm saying? No, I try to ride with somebody who's successful so we could ride the carpool lane and we ain't got to be stuck in traffic. We could keep moving. You know what I'm saying? We could just drive by and we not laughing as we walking or we driving by. We just like, all right, we got somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So we got the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's levels to it, and a lot of these people don't know these levels because they're trying to hinder the next person. That's like somebody cutting you off, and you know what I'm saying, you running full speed, somebody want to cut you off, and you like, damn, what you cut me off for? Like, shit, we all going to the same place. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's life and death. You know what I'm saying? What you do on the way towards the end is what it is. So don't slow me down because you're moving slow. Like, hey, I'm moving fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm running. I didn't have my stages where I walk. I remember when I was depressed over losing people that I loved and shit, I wasn't moving at all. But I had already been moving. You know what I'm saying? So once I started healing and getting myself back together emotionally and physically and spiritually, I just got back up and started running. I didn't walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got up and started running again. So that's what I mean. I hope that my analogies and metaphors are kind of, y'all can relate to it, but I'm gonna play it.
Individuals consumed by envy may constantly criticize your every move, disregarding your hard work and skills. Their relentless scrutiny stems from deep-seated insecurity and a desire to undermine your confidence. Rather than offering constructive feedback, they nitpick and criticize, focusing on perceived flaws and mistakes. This behavior can be damaging, eroding your self-esteem and creating a sense of.
And Mika, have a good day at work. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you have a successful day, and you have a relaxed day at work. I had to stop the video because we had a great conversation the other day. So you know what I'm saying? I hope you have a great day, sister.
Inadequacy. Their fault-finding tendencies create a toxic atmosphere of negativity and criticism, making it challenging to maintain positive relationships. It's essential to recognize these patterns and surround yourself with individuals who uplift and support you. By fostering relationships built on encouragement and positivity, you can protect your mental well-being and continue to grow during your spiritual awakening journey.
All right, hey Arabia, hey, I'm not even really. All right, I'm really not trying to promote nothing positive or nothing like that. I'm just talking about just like real life shit. It's not about God. It's not about politics. This is just about just the reality of life that we live in, and it's people that really have this spirit of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? They have this animosity towards good people who really trying to do good things, regardless if it's for themselves or the people that they love or for the group. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just the simple fact that people want to get in the way of people who are doing great things or even good things or just regular things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'll let it play because now they're about to talk about disliking you for no reason. And before I press the play button, it's a lot of people who don't like me for no reason or a reason that's not valid or their own reason. They dislike me because of somebody else. It's only like 2-3 more minutes of this, and then I chop it up and then I drop down or hit whatever y'all want to do. That's what we gonna do. But I wanted to get this message out there because it's a lot of people that hates and that hate me, dislike me for no apparent reason, and it's because of somebody else. They don't even have their own legitimate reason for any of this that they're doing. Like I said before, nobody can diminish me. It's only one person. It's not even one person. It's only one thing above me because men look up. And when I look up, I see the Most High. I don't see a man. I see the Most High. So it's no man that's above me. Even in the hierarchy of that we have right now, the government, if we had a king or we had whatever we had, to me, everybody is the same. Even the superstars, even the celebrities, even the famous people, we are all the same. We do the same things every day. We just chose different paths to get to where we were or where we are in life. We're all the same. So I don't have that idol complex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hitman. Hey, Hitman, and I can respect that. You know, you know, it's we know what it is though, you know. All right.
People who envy you may detest you without any justification. This irrational animosity stems from their deep-seated insecurity and a desire to prove themselves superior. Their dislike may manifest in subtle ways, such as avoiding interactions with you or making disparaging remarks behind your back. It's important to recognize that their disdain is rooted in their own insecurities and has little to do with your actions or character. This behavior can be hurtful and confusing, leaving you wondering what you did to deserve such treatment. However, understanding that their dislike stems from their own issues can help you maintain your self-esteem and emotional well-being. During your spiritual awakening journey, it's crucial to handle envy with care and wisdom. Ignoring and avoiding conflict with jealous individuals is essential for maintaining your inner peace and focus.
That's why motherfuckers is blocked. What was just said right there. I block people to protect my peace. If you are in the way of my peace, I'm going to block you. I don't want to see what you got to say. I don't want to be around what you doing. I don't want to be a part of that. You know, I'm protecting myself because I know who I am. You know, I don't have to explain myself to people. You know, I'm my own boss. The only person who could check me is me. I don't work for nobody. When I have a client, you know, I'm doing work for them. You know, we're partners in a sense. You know, that's not my boss. You know, and these people have issues with people who don't bow down to authority. I don't have authority. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying it. I abide by the law. I don't follow the law because I can make the choice not to follow the law. You know, so I don't have an authority. You know, so I move in a different lane. You know, maybe that sounds a little arrogant, but that's what it is. You know, like, you know, somebody telling me, well, you should do this and you should do that. Like, I'll listen to you, but you know, your word is not law at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what the hell I want to do, whenever I want to, and how I want to. And as long as the people that I'm involved with or around, as long as it's okay when we do it, it's okay. But you know, it's this thing that you know, I can't be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I move to my own drum. You know, and the people that and the crazy thing is these. Hold on, let me shut my window because are them kids? Can y'all hear them kids in the background? Are they too loud? You know, I know they outside playing. I ain't gonna go out there and tell them be quiet, but you know, I don't want them to interrupt what the message is because this is a message. Only got a minute left of this video. But yeah, you know, it's like this. I protect my peace because if you know, I'm one of those people. I'm on. Oh, okay, Meek, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm either way. I'm not. I don't have a gray area. You know what I'm saying? I'm either peaceful or I'm at war. We're not. It's not no in between with me. Yeah, it's a great line between peace and war. You know, we're going to either have peace or we're going to war. We're not going to be. I don't. One thing that I learned from my ancestors is that when you fake, when you lie, and when you pretend to be somebody else, that's a sin. That's a sin against the Most High or the Spirit, whatever you want it to be. It's like if you refuse to accept who you are and be who you are going against the natural order. And a lot of these people can't accept that, you know, I am who I am, regardless of if you like me or you don't. I am who I am. And I can't change who I am to appease the next person. It when it comes to my wife, when it comes to my mom, when it comes to my dad, when it comes to my brothers, when it comes to anybody, I am who I am. And either you're going to accept me for who I am or you're just not going to fuck with me. I'm not going to compromise who I am for someone else. But I'm going to let this play.
Engaging in conflict only fuels negativity and distracts you from your spiritual growth. Confrontations with envious individuals often lead to unnecessary stress and discord. Instead of getting entangled in their jealousy, prioritize your own well-being and spiritual development. Remember that your journey is about self-discovery and inner transformation, not about proving yourself to others. By ignoring conflicts and avoiding confrontations with jealous individuals, you preserve your energy for more meaningful pursuits. Focus on spreading positivity and compassion, even in the face of envy. Your ability to rise above negativity and maintain a positive outlook contributes to your spiritual growth and fosters harmony in your relationships.
All right. So I don't want to get into the chosen ones because, y'all want to watch the rest of that part. Hey, the link right there. I don't know how to type the link in, but that's the video. This is something that these I'm subscribed to these people, as you can see. I'm subscribed to them. This is the motivational stuff that I have been listening to for a while, because I was going through something. you know like I said, I lost a woman I love. I lost two of my kids. My dad died a few years ago, 2009. It's been a constant um a constant struggle to maintain my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know it's a lot of people who couldn't accept losing their children. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people who couldn't accept losing their life mates or their soul mate or their twin flame or the person that they've been with. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people can't handle it. Like some of us we drink it away. We smoke it away. We do everything besides do the right thing. But once we get to the point where we need to, change things, you know what I'm saying? We have to come to the point of self-discovery and realize that we need to change some things to change our lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, all of this jealousy and hate is for no reason. I'm not jealous of one person in this world. I'm not envious of one person in this world, because I've had a great life experience, even with all the tragedy and trauma. I had a great experience, and that's why I'm okay with sharing it with people, because I wouldn't be who I am today had I went through something else. And I'm able to share my experience without having to be jealous of somebody else, because it's always somebody that's above you and there's always somebody below you. You know what I'm saying? Because we all trying to get to the same place at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to entertain the hate. I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have hatred for no one. I don't have anger or animosity. But what I do have is the disrespect, it makes me want to war with you. Like, and I realize a lot of these people are just playing a character on this YouTube shit and social media. I'm not a character. I am who I am. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm not gonna. I might take a little time to evaluate what I need to do, but I will act upon what I say. Yeah, I'm not competing with nobody. Hey, Mika, I got my own lane. How can you compete with anybody if you in your own lane? And these people want to get in your lane because they see that you are successful. They see that people like you. They see that people, that people are accepting of the things that, regardless if they're good or bad, people are willing to accept me. Like, people can accept that I have an open marriage. A lot of people can accept that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not their problem. That's something that I have to deal with, not their problem, and it's not my issue. You know what I'm saying? What I do in my life personally doesn't affect anybody on YouTube. Anything that I do, it doesn't affect nobody on YouTube, but these people have so much to say about my personal life or other people's personal lives. Like, I'm not even just making this about me. I'm making this about everybody on YouTube, because it's a lot of it seems like it's a lot of jealous people who mention people's personal lives. And it's like, why are you mentioning these people's personal lives and they don't have nothing to do with what's going on YouTube or what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are really these people have a real issue with nothing. Like, I'm starting to realize that the people that are jealous, that exhibit these traits that I just played on this video, these people are miserable. They don't have nothing going on. Hey, if it's some trolls in this motherfucker, kick their ass out. Y'all already know what to do. Hey, look, my mom's already told y'all what to do. Shoot, hey, look, I got sniper posts around this motherfucker. Snipe their ass. If they come in here talking shit, snipe their ass. They block. I can't see them, so they block. You know what I'm saying? They're blocked in this motherfucker, so I can't see them. So they talking to y'all. They talking all that shit to me. Like I said, these people got to pay to talk to me. These people got to super chat to talk to me. They can't talk to me. I don't see nothing that they say because I protected my peace. Oh, yeah. No, hey, Hitman, it's all good, bro. I was just saying, I can't, like I said, I can't see them. So if they type it in the chat, you could just, snipe their ass. Hey, and I'm really not emotionally involved. The thing was, when I was around, I was trying to network and build. I was trying to advertise to get my business another avenue of money, because I already make money with the avenue I have. I was just trying to add an avenue to my business. And these people got in the way. They were jealous. They were mad because I had something to offer, and I wasn't trying to be personal or close to or none of that shit. I was just trying to do business with people and network and try to do what I could to make, my business, network and get, I basically boost my business. This was another avenue. That's all I ever tried to do. I never tried to get in people's personal lives and personal business. It's just people that I did business with was on that type of time. So I just was like, all right, I'm going to tolerate this shit. But at the end of the day, you're going to buy something. You're going to get something. You're going to do something. Like, let's do this. And I'm fortunate that I came across some good people that I could network with, because the people that when I was around these people, they were jealous of me. They were jealous that I had something to offer, and it could have been some money involved in it. But now I had to make a different move. I had to adjust. I had to adapt, like I do in life. Like everybody got to do in life. When shit don't work, you got to move another way. Let me see. Yeah, and see it. Hey Mika, I'm gonna tell you something, Mika. It's like this. A lot of these older people, they're afraid to pass the torch. You gotta pass the torch. Once you get a certain age, you out of the game. That's when you're supposed to sit back and you're supposed to pass the wisdom down to the younger ones, so when they come up, they won't make the same mistakes that you made. But a lot of these older motherfuckers think they still in the game and they trying to compete with the younger ones because they think they still in the game. Hey, this, and I'm gonna mention his name because he's one of them jealous motherfuckers. Russell Finger Red. That he made this metaphor, said, I'm an old lion and I'm trying to pass the knowledge down to the younger lions. Like, what happens to lions in the wilderness when they get too old to protect the pride? You know what I'm saying? He gets exiled and then he live a sufferable life until the end of his life because he don't have no pride that he protect. He can't protect himself. He starves to death. He's victim to all the predators that he was going after the whole entire time his life when he was running the pride. Like, see, if you would have just sat back and let somebody else come in and sit in your spot where what you had, you'd have been all right. But you want to be in the way of people because you think that you still relevant. Like, you need to pass the torch and sit your ass the fuck down. But see, you don't know that because you was in captivity. So you don't know no better. Then you didn't have nobody to teach you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen a man I never seen so many men care so much about what the fuck I do, and I'm just a nobody. And I'm telling people I'm a nobody. Oh yeah, AK Reg, it's a circle of life. You already know I'm talking about that. You know. Dudes want to say they lions and they kings and they this and they that. Like, yo, like, I'm getting to the point where I'm almost at that age where I gotta pass the torch. But I know once I get there, I gotta pass the torch. I'm not finna hold on to it and be fighting with these young dudes. Like, that's why I said I don't fight no more. Like, shit, you gonna get shot, stabbed, or beat the fuck up, or whatever is at the moment. That's what you gonna get. And it's not that I think that I'm tough or that I'm the greatest, but that's just a consequence of messing with somebody who's letting you know, like, yo, like, I'm not fighting anymore. I'm too old to fight. I'm just gonna end you and end the game, and we ain't gotta play no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the nature of me. I'm only describing the nature of me. Like Gary always have this. You need to do this and you need to do that. Like, bro, like, you don't have a position to tell nobody nothing. Biz, you have no position to tell nobody nothing. Y'all dudes don't have no position to tell nobody anything. Y'all don't have position. So quit telling people what to do. Quit telling people how to respond. Quit telling people how to act, because y'all not real men. Because if y'all was real men, y'all would be able to communicate and articulate what you're trying to say. You wouldn't be trying to start shit and trying to start discord amongst people. Like, you have to, y'all type of dudes got to start discord with other people so y'all could get in this shit. But y'all not even involved in this shit. Y'all outsiders. Y'all was never inside of this shit in the first place. Like, hey, all I'm saying is jealousy and envy is a bad career choice. It don't lead to no money. You is not gonna get paid, and nobody's gonna pay you attention. All they're gonna do is just talk about you and disrespect you, and they're gonna call you bitches. Like you see in this chat, women are calling these men bitch male. This is what women calling y'all. And I'm quite sure some women that call me that. But I bet you none of the women that interact with me in real life, they don't say that. They like, yo, this thoroughbred. He's pure breed. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a descendant of Enoch, bro. Like y'all dudes don't understand. Y'all dudes don't understand. Y'all really don't have no position, and the only people that y'all could talk to are the people that's on y'all level and beneath you. And you think that you at the top of the lower tier. Like y'all dudes not even on the level. Like y'all not, but we ain't on the same level. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than y'all dudes, but I can interact with anybody, any race, any culture. And I know how to interact with them, and I know how to deal with them, and I know how to talk to them, and I know how to treat them. And I know how to treat them when they disrespect me. I'm a boss. Remember, I own my own shit. So when I interact with these people, I'm talking to them. We on the same level. Like I'm the boss. I'm the boss of my shit. So I don't have to compromise who I am, because all money ain't good money, and I ain't taking your money if it ain't good money. I ain't fucking with your money. Like y'all money ain't no good to me. You could pay you gotta pay me the ultimate price, and I still wouldn't do shit for you. Cause I have integrity and I have honor, and the disrespect leads you nowhere but to a box. But I just wanted to get up here and chop it up about, like I just wanted to show this video and show people that I really don't have to talk about just what's going on. I could talk about other things, but I could talk about things that relate, because it's all relatable. You know, these dudes are these men that go on YouTube and talk about other men are jealous. They're hurt. They're miserable. They don't have anything going on, and the only thing they can do is try to manipulate, disrespect, to shame, and talk about your personal life and dox you. They really don't have shit going on in life, and that's why they have to do the impersonal shit. They don't have nothing to stand on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and like I said, I ain't talking about no kumbaya shit. I'm talking about real shit. Like I look, shit. I'm just as bad as other motherfuckers. Like you threaten me too much. I might threaten to harm you and the people that's around you. I'm not beyond that. You know what I'm saying? The things that I've been through in life, I might I might accidentally pop up in your town. If I know who you are, you might not see me, and I might get you from 150 meters. But I'm trying to be the healing person, because I'm trying to heal from that. Like, come on, like these people talking about they tough and shit. Like my all of us been in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the street right now, but my ear to the street, and I'm still out there, and I still get the respect that I had back then, and I'm not trying to reinforce my respect. I just get it because I give respect. But I mean, come on, my family been running numbers for years. I've been around the drug game. I wouldn't even know how to run numbers the way I do if I wasn't in the street. I clean dirty money. I know how to do that shit, but that ain't nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be, oh yeah, for entertainment purposes. Yeah. Disclaimer. I'm just saying this because appreciate you, Hitman. I'm just saying, like, like hey, look, I, I'm, I'm a, I'm a hood nerd. I'm not a street dude. I read books. You know what I'm saying? I run numbers. I know how to do numbers. I know how to do a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said on CS panel when talked about money and shit. People try to minimize and say, "Oh, I'm talking basic accounting shit." Like, no, it's a little bit different when it comes to money and LLCs and you know 501c3s. Like, it's a difference when it comes to those different entities. But I know how to, you know all that dirty money. I can I clean that dirty money up and it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta touch no product. Like like these dudes really don't know. These people are jealous of me and don't even know me. And all I've been doing is just talking about the shit that I experienced in life. And trying to shame me, it's not gonna work. Shit, I am who I am. My environment that I live in is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I can't be better than what I'm saying. I'm only better than what I'm saying. I'm only as good as how I am. I'm not as good as nobody else. With they shit. I'm a master of my shit. Hey, look, if you look at my name, if my name up there, it's a Black Moon Rising. And if you see the other name, it's a Master Assassin's graphic design. That's my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the Black Moon Rising, and I'm the CEO of Master Assassin's graphic design. That's who I am. I'm not a part of a group or a gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hey, said it. Oh yeah, hey, them. Yeah, look, them motherfuckers can't even. Hey, K Racy, I don't know if you. I know you not in there, but hit me, hit me. Look, these people are mad at me for somebody else. I didn't bring it up. When they brung it up, they was motherfucking mad. They was mad at me because she brung it up. And I was like, I just wanted to keep the shit private. I don't want to talk about this shit. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed of that shit. I am ashamed. When y'all say get the draws, like, I laugh at this shit, but I'm really ashamed of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, the person, the situation, the scenario, all of that shit. I'm really ashamed of that shit. And these motherfuckers bring that shit up because I'm like, yo, like, I really didn't want nobody to know that shit because of the situation. But I don't bring that shit up. And every time I hit a panel where it's favorable to them motherfuckers, they bring that shit up and then they say, you always talking. Like, no, like, you brung this up. So now when I be disrespectful to you and that person, now y'all both in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave the other motherfucker out of it. Like, I tried not to. Trust me. I really do try not to bring that person up because I'm ashamed of it. Like, I'm really ashamed of that shit. Like, I'm telling y'all the motherfucking truth. Like, I wish these people would stop it. But all they doing is embarrassing that person because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Y'all could look at me like, oh, he a cheater, he this, he that. Like, I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what the fuck I do. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna change who I am because it'd be a sin if I pretend to be somebody else. Me and God gotta settle up whatever I done in life. You know what I'm saying? Me and God gotta settle that up. Hey, that's between me and the Most High. Everything else don't matter. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to. Like, hey, at the end of the day, that's who I gotta respond to. Like, hey, yeah, but I wish y'all just stop bringing that shit up. please, like call me 3 card money. Call me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could shit lemon. Somebody call me lemon juice or lemon something blue. You know what I'm saying? Call me something else. Like I don't want to be known for that. Like, look, man, I'm embarrassed of that shit. Like, please, like. I mean, I know it ain't gonna change, but I'm just saying, like, I'm telling everybody how I feel about that shit. I'm really embarrassed about that shit. Like, I don't want to be known for that. Like, the man, Hitman. Oh, got a stalker. Oh, hey, Mika. Now that one I could take. That's funny. Uh, lemon juice as well. Somebody called me lemon Lou or something like that. It was, I forget who called me that. It was funny though. I was laughing. It was lemon something. I forget who said it. They gonna call me that again. So I'll remember. They said lemon something Lou. You know what I'm saying? And I laughed at that shit. Like I didn't take it as no harm or nothing like that, but it was just funny. So shit. I mean, hey, look. Anybody want to come up and talk some shit? I'll drop the link. Like I just made the screen bigger. Oh, yeah, like hey, somebody want to hit the link? Yeah, if y'all want to hit the link, I got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna hit the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hitman, you got a stalker, bro? Hey yo, get a grenade launcher and an RPG, bro. Motherfuckers will leave you alone once they know you got that. once they know you can disintegrate their ass and turn them into a bunch of ash and fire, they'll leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Arabia, you have a good day too, sister. Hey, you said wonderful night. It's daytime, Arabia. Where you live at? You live in another country? Said it's motherfucking 6 o'clock. It ain't night yet. it don't turn night till like 10 o'clock. Shit, the sun's still out, Yeah, Rebby. Hey, it's all respect, sister. I'm just joking with you. Don't beat me up or talk shit about me. I'm just playing. Right? I'm one of those dudes that's like we supposed to be laughing in life. We supposed to be enjoying this shit. We ain't supposed to be jealous of the next nigga. Like, look, I don't got shit. I'm a broke motherfucker. Like I'm shit. I live day to day. Check to check. I'm just a regular dude. I'm not nobody special. I don't even see why these dudes fucking jealous of me. Like, shit, this nigga Garrett got a truck job. He drive. He make a little money. He might be a little frivolous with his money, but I ain't jealous of that nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Like, you nobody to me. Like, I don't care about Biz. What the fuck he got his Benz and all that shit. Like, nigga, I got a beautiful. Look, I love my wife. It might not be the perfect and greatest relationship, but I love my wife. And then I love the ladies that I got on the side. I love them too. The ones that's really down for me and got my back and look out for me and shit. I love them too. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta be jealous of you for. Or any of y'all niggas. I got a successful business. I got a successful marriage as much as it's gonna be. I got successful relationships. Me and my mom still cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my mom got a great relationship. Like, I have great relationships with almost everybody that I'm in that I interact with. So what do I got to be jealous of you niggas for? Or mad for? Like, every time I look up, y'all niggas talking about me or talking about somebody that's interacted with me and shit. Hey, look, Mika, I'm gonna just tell you, the ladies, it's easy to talk to ladies. It's easy because all you gotta do, make them laugh, be sincere, and just tell the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Just be you, and the woman gonna let you know if she like you or not, and she's gonna willing she and if you honest and if you sincere, a woman might be willing to accept the things that you got going on in life, and they don't know. Oh, okay, okay. If I start walking outside. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Arabia. Well, I didn't mean no harm, Arabia. I hope you don't take it that way. I was just joking with you. You know. Yeah, yeah. Be clean. Yeah, for sure. Hey, look, Mika. You know what I'm talking about. Like, look, just look. The world will be better if people would just tell each other the motherfucking truth and just be like, yo, this is what it is. This is what I this is this and that. And people will be more willing to accept shit versus this lying shit. You know what I'm saying? That like these people be creating chaos on they own and shit. One day, I'm gonna go live with one of my. I done went live with my wife one time. I done went live with my mom one time. I'm gonna go live with one of my ladies one time, and I'm gonna show y'all how easy it is to just be how to interact with people. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, being clean. Oh yeah, being clean mandatory for sure. Yeah, like man, got to be clean. You know. Oh yeah, hey, appreciate that, Arabia. Like, look, I'm the Black Moon Rising, Mwinza. I I can only pronounce one word, Arabia. Mwinza. It was something else, but I've been looking it up and I've been trying to pronounce it. Hey, Arabia, I'm gonna do my best to pronounce it the right way because I know that that's a language that you can speak. So I'm gonna say it right one day. So give me an opportunity. Let me fuck it up for a couple minutes and then I'll say it the right way one time. You know, like I'm gonna do it one time. You know, yo, this is me in real life. You know what I'm saying? When I get on this motherfucker, this is me in real life. When I go outside, when I interact with kids, when I interact with adults, and when I'm in the professional world. When I'm in the professional world, I'm professional, but I'm still, I'm still snarky asshole. Like, look, it's two CEOs sitting at the table. Like what I'm saying? He's not gonna talk to me like just because he got a couple $1,000,000 more than me, like he better than me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you still put your pants on one leg at a time. You know what I'm saying? You still have to drink water. You still gotta pee. You still gotta shit. You still gotta eat. Like, you just like me. You just got a little bit more money than me. Like, you don't have a position greater than me. Like, you still a regular motherfucker. Like, I'm not about to diminish myself to boost you up just because like I understand the laws of power, but I'm not about to belittle myself to make you greater than me. Like, we the same. But that's the nature of who I am. And I hope that this video was I hope this live was something that was like uh, like I said, I'm not in this motherfucker to be fighting and shit, cause fighting lead to extra shit in life. And I'm not trying to be a part of it. I'm trying to leave that part of my life alone because I'm gonna sleep good after I do what I do. Like, I'm not gonna I'm probably gonna get away with it. Like, I'm while you in another city talking shit about me and talking about you gonna hurt me and you gonna do this to me and something happened to you, I'm gonna be in Detroit. There's gonna be at least 20 to 30 people to say I was in Detroit. So I'll be all right. But I'm not, like I said, I ain't into all of that. I ain't into to hurt nobody and all of that because too many of the people that I love been hurt. So I'm not trying to do that. So I'm just trying to make up for all the shit that I did, so that way I could have a good way out this motherfucker. You know, hey, and hey, look, and you know me, a little bit. Like that I, this is who I am. But ain't nobody say they want to hit the link or nothing like that. Said drop the link. Hey, respect, peace, love, happiness. Everything positive you got going on in life. Focus on that. You know, do the great things in life, and everything negative. Speak on it one time. You know what I'm saying? Speak on it one time. Let it go. Cause they ain't gonna do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? You see what them jealous motherfuckers doing. They just keep talking and trying to defame and talk about your personal life that they don't know and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. Appreciate you, scammers. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? All respect to you. All respect to everybody who win this motherfucker. Like, respect to y'all. Like, I ain't on no look, I ain't on no fuck shit. Like, yo, I ran a play on that nigga Russell because I ain't like that nigga. And I ran with it. I ain't give a fuck. Fuck all them motherfuckers that was on that fuck shit. I ran a play on their ass and I got their money. Shit. Just ended up bad because the motherfucker that was running the play with me was with them motherfuckers. But hey, it's what it is. But love, peace, happiness, respect, everything positive. Focus on that. Negativity, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And respect to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Respect to y'all who respect me. The rest of y'all jealous and envious motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Hey, fuck all you motherfuckers. They got issue with me for no reason. Music time. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me see if I can play something. I'm gonna see if I can play this song I wrote a long time ago. Hold on. We gonna see. I wrote a song. I wrote a couple songs. I'm gonna see if I can play it though. Oh shit, not that. Hold on. Y'all can still hear me, right? Oh shit. Can y'all still hear me? Oh shit. How? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah. Hey, and appreciate that. Hey, you already know. All right. So look. All right. So I'm gonna see if I can play this song that I wrote. Yeah, I wrote this song. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Wait. No, not that. Hold on. All right, so I did have some help with this. So don't I'm gonna see if I can play it. Wait. YouTube. Wait. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Here. Let me see if I can share it. But yeah, it's like this. Like, all these people got these goddamn jealousy things going on, and stop being jealous of people. Like, ain't nobody is greater than you. You are great in who you are as an individual. Like, the next person don't determine how great you are. You determine how great you are by the things doing life. And then you great without them. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you great on your own. Like, you don't gotta, you ain't gotta mess around with none of the shit they talk about. Like, oh man, they got all this shit going on. Hold on. I'm doing my best, y'all. If it don't work in the next couple minutes. No, hey, look, I got some motherfucking music that I could actually play, and I ain't gotta worry about nobody motherfucking Nobody's saying nothing about it. You know, like it's my brother's music, and I can play this shit. I could play this music and not worry about nobody saying nothing about the music, cause it's my brother's music. Yeah, I even shared on the screen. This a song I wrote. Share screen. Oh, I just looked it up. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm doing my best. Hold on. Not worth it. What up, though? I got too much shit going on. Song when after when I had went to the military when we wrote this when I wrote the song and shit. All right, it's on the screen. Hold on, the screen thing. Oh, there we go. All right. Let me know when y'all can hear this mud. Okay, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that before I'm gonna go back one more time? No? Oh, y'all can't hear that? Okay, hold on. Yep, let me yeah. Okay, let me remove this. What the hell? All right, hold on. Let me let me damn, y'all can't hear the song. Hold on. Gotta add a tab. Hold on. It take me 2 seconds, y'all. Hey, look, bear with me. I went over a video. Now I'm trying to figure this shit out. But I think y'all like the song though. All right. Nah, I'm almost there. Hold on. Because I did have it in the background. Yep. All right. I had it in the background. Let me see if it's still there. Let's see. Oh no, they went to the channel. No, I ain't trying to do all that. Yeah, oh shit. It's on here though. I can't share it in the motherfucking Windows. All right, let's see. Oh, it might play now, y'all. Hold on, I think I did it. What up, though? All right, hold on. Let me. Before I went to the military, I wrote this song. So I'm adding it to the stage. Yeah, I might like it. This some real stuff. All right, I press the add to the stage. All right, let me see. Did I add it to the right stage? Can y'all hear that? Nope. Ah, shit. All right. Hey, bro, Rich, since you in the chat, bro. So look. So I add the tab. Go to YouTube. Bam. So I'm gonna go to the video. It should already be in the search to the MM. Go. All right, hold on. So I gotta go to the song to actually and then how to I'll go back. Not there. I mean, I'll play this vid. This crazy. So sis, what's good with my sister? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they fixing up. Oh, they going over. They talking about my shit. Well, hey, it's all right. I ain't tripping. All right, so yeah, they like they could go over all that shit they want to. All I'm saying is that I'm not trying to be all fighting with these dudes and arguing all that shit. Shit, they ain't got shit going on. That look, they over there worried about what the fuck I'm talking about or what I'm doing, and I'm not even trying to be involved in what the fuck they doing or what they talking about. I'm just on here, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do and talking shit and enjoying, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the moment that I have. And once my moment gone, shit, I'm gonna drop down and somebody else gonna pop up and we gonna crack some jokes and talk shit on somebody else shit. Like I don't deal with that jealousy shit. No, I just find it funny that what I'm saying that dude got a lot to say and oh yeah, I'm gonna turn their energy into gold. You already know. Like I ain't about to be I'm not about to be entertaining people that's trying to trying to create discord. Like I'm not about to be arguing and fighting with people that like I'm cool with and cool with somebody. I'm definitely not about to be talking shit about them. Like, why would I talk shit about somebody that I'm cool with? Like, these motherfuckers don't understand that shit. Like, it's just crazy. Like, why would I engage in that type of shit? Because I mean, we talking about these two dudes. Uh-oh, I think I might have it this time. Let me see. Add to the stage. Add to the stage. This song is called Big Dog. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. All right. What's that? Share the screen shit. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. So wait, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? No. So y'all couldn't hear that right there, that part right there. Maybe I gotta do it like I did it last time. I couldn't hear it on my phone. Yeah, this gonna be my intro when I do my shit. I still couldn't hear that shit. What the hell? Why it's not giving me the option to play this shit? What the hell? I just did it. No, that shit ain't even got no mic. I don't know what's going on with that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh well, you know what? It ain't work. The next time I do it right. I don't even got a mic thing on that motherfucker. I don't know what happened. But yeah, though, everybody, y'all, so, not that. Yeah, everybody have a great day. Like I said, positivity, respect, love, everything y'all got positive, do that. Whatever you can't, whatever ain't positive, let it go. Focus on what's good. Hey, respect, peace, and love to everybody. All right, y'all. Peace.